Okay. So in the table it was mentioned that okay, so many grade of bolts. So many grade of bolts. It started from 3.6 and 4.6. Okay. And for your understanding, I'm writing all these things. 4.8, 5.6. Okay. This data it is not given in the IS 800 special code book is there. Okay. 5.6 and 5.8, 6.8 and 8.8. 8.8, 9.8, 10. Okay, different grades of bold it is available 10.9 and 12.9. So for that FUB value also different. So ultimate stencils in the bold. So I don't want to write all things. Okay, 4.6 it was mentioned that 400. So 8.8 is mentioned that 800. So in your problem it will come as a 4.6. In rare case it will come 8.8. So maximum 4.6 only it will come. 4.6 grade of bold. Okay. In rare case it will come 8.8. Okay. So it was mentioned that 4.6 and 8.8 grade bolts are most commonly used in the field. Most commonly used bolts in the field. Okay. So in your problem also you can expect either 4.6 or either 8.8, right? So 8.8 that I forget to mention that it is mentioned that 8.8 grade of bolt. 8.8 grade of bolt, that means it's not a 4.6 grade of bolt, 8.8. So for 8.8 grade of bolts, we have to use 800. 800 Newton per mm. So now you calculate and tell me. So the time is going on. Not able to complete this problem, I think so. So if you answer quickly, then we will try to complete this problem in this class. 90.5, very good. 90.5 kilonewton. Okay. So I put a VDSP. Okay. I put a box. Next one we have to calculate. Anyone? Bearing capacity of the bolt. Bearing capacity of the bolt. Bearing capacity. So that also we'll try to calculate. So for that, what is the formula need to be used? Already we know VD PP. Okay. VD PP is equal VD PP. Okay. So come to page number 75. All formulas is available. So that is 2.5 KB. Okay. DT DTFU divide by gamma MB. Divided by gamma MB. Here only one critical is there. KB value need to be calculated based on the 4 condition. Okay. So we need edge distance, pitch distance, both we need. Edge distance we will assume 1.5 times of diameter of the bolt hole. 2.5 times minimum. Okay. Diameter of the bolt hole. How much it is coming? Edge distance. One 1.5 times of diameter of the bolt hole will be 22. Okay. So that is minimum edge distance. How much?
33, sir.
33. Okay. So we shall provide 45. Okay. So book also. Minimum value is 33. So either you can increase. So 2.5 how much? So we can check the results also. Okay. So you can take 33 no issue. Or 1.7 times. So in initial
55.
55, right? So minimum value we got to assume 55. Now we are going to assume as 65. 65 mm. Okay. So pitch distance and edge distance already we know. Now 4 conditions you know, L real E divided by 3D naught. Okay, that is the first one. And second one is P divided by 3D naught. P D naught minus 0.25. This is second condition. Third condition we know that is point FUB divided by FU. And fourth one is 1, which is the minimum value will become, what is that? KB value. So E divided by 3 D naught 45 divided by 3 D naught value 22. P divided by 65 divided by 3 into 22 minus 0.25. Okay. So FUB value how much? Here 800 divided by FU value how much? 410. So what is the value? 1. So which is the least value we will consider as KB. Now you tell me first one, answer. First one answer. $1.951. 45 and 3 into 22. Definitely it won't come 1.95. Second us 1.91. Second or third? Third, I think so. You are telling. This will be 1.95. That is a possibility of 1.951.
0.68, sir.
This is 0.68.
68.
Okay, 681. This value will become second value. This value is 0.951.
0.73, sir.
0.73, right? 0.73. So which is the least value? Anyone?
0.68, sir.
0.681 is the least value. Okay. So KB value is 0. So I will write here 0.681. 681. And D value we know 20 mm diameter of the board. What is the T value? So angle section we have assumed. Angle section we have assumed as
16 inches of thickness.
16 mm. Gusset plate thickness is 16 mm. Angle whatever the angle we got, ISA, what angle we have assumed? ISA 100 by 75 by 8. So both thickness we got to consider either 8 mm or 16 mm gusset. Which is the least value? 8 mm. Okay. And FU value how much? 410. And gamma MB value 1.25. Now you calculate VDSP value, or if you have any doubts, you tell, right? So carefully you have to assume the T value. What is that bearing capacity of the bolt? $89.3. Very good. 89.3 kilonewton. Okay. So bearing capacity is 89.3. Okay. And yielding capacity is how much? 90.5. Strength of one bolt. Strength of one bolt will be what? Please tell me. Strength of one bolt. One bolt strength will be 89.3. The least value of above. Okay. Least kilonewton. Least value. value of above. Okay. Now number of bolt need to be calculated. Number of bolt is equal to number of bolt is equal to
Total load by
very good. Total load divided by strength of
strength of one bolt.
89.3. You tell me what is number of bolt is required.
Sir, 3.37 వచ్చింది.
3.37. Okay, approximately 4 number of bolt. 4 numbers of bolt. Similarly, it's the same problem. If you execute in 16 mm diameter of the bolt, number of bolt will become excess. Last problem, number of bolt is very high, not high. It is coming 6 or 5, right? Here number of bolt only it is coming 4 because the diameter of the bolt is high. 20 mm diameter bolt we are using now. Okay. Similarly, if you are decreasing the diameter of the bolt, number of bolt will become increasing, right? So only the few steps are remaining, that is checks. Okay, all things we have completed. So we have calculated what is that? Up to this we have completed, right? So what is that? Calculated gross area. Based on the gross area, we assign one number. Based on the what is that? Capacity of the one bolt, we calculated the number of bolt required. So another yielding capacity, first one, yielding capacity. So easily we can calculate. Please calculate and tell me. So what is the formula you have to use? Yielding capacity, TD. Come to page number 32 and 73. Don't forget 32. So it is given as TDG is equal to, so AGFI divided by gamma m naught. So what is AG we have provided? Based on ISA 75, 100 by 75 by 1336. 1336 multiplication of 250 divided by gamma m naught 1.1. So what is the yielding capacity? What is yielding capacity? Three not 4 kilonewton. Very good. 304 kilonewton. It is greater than 300 kilonewton. Okay. You can put a command of hence. Okay. Then we can go for rupture capacity. Second one is rupture capacity. How to calculate the rupture capacity for the angle section? You come to page number 33. For angle section, you have to calculate the rupture capacity. So please calculate rupture capacity TDN. Value it is given for angle section point A, 0.9, ANC, FU divided by gamma M1. Okay. Plus here beta value you have to calculate. That is a little have to work. AGO FI divided by gamma M0. Okay. So here ANC, AGO and beta value need to be calculated. So let me calculate the beta value. So beta value is equal to, okay, so 1.4 minus 0.076. Please do it. You take your code book and do the problem. W by T Fy divided by FU. BS divided by LC. Okay, that must be greater than, that must be lesser than or equal to FU divided by. So all formulas I am writing from the code book alone. Don't simply watch, you do it, write it from the FU gamma M naught. Sorry. FU gamma M naught divided by, this is FU, right? And FY gamma M1. So this value already we know, that is 1 less than or equal to 1.44. This value already we know, right? So that is greater than or equal to 0.7. 1.4. Okay, your beta value must be less than or equal in common, right? So even though this FU value is common, FY 250, all these values are standard, then it will come 1.44, right? And it must be greater than 0.7. Okay, let me calculate beta value. W value we know, we need to know, right? So let us assume, so angle section is like this. So let us assume 100 mm is a connector leg. 100 mm is connector leg and 75 mm is outstanding leg. 75 mm is outstanding leg, right? So thickness of the angle section is 8 mm. So what is W? How to calculate the W? So W is outstanding. Okay, W is equal to 75 mm. Please refer the figure. Refer figure in page number 33, figure 6. Figure 6, page 33. So I have taken the 75W outstanding leg. Okay. So BS is a little complicated. What is that? W and W1. This is where this bold is there. That we have to calculate first. First of all, we have to assume this one. So what is the end distance we shall provide? End distance shall be provide 50 mm. Here they are providing as end distance as 50 mm. Here lack. So as like 2.5 DH. So what is the 2.5 DH? 2.5 times of diameter of the bolt hole is 22. How much? 40.
55, sir.
55. 55 mm. It is, so it is a pitch distance, right? So you take 1.5. Sir, 1.5 times of 2. 22. How much? 44.
33.
33. So here you can assume 33, but now I am going to assume as a 50 mm. Okay, center 50 mm. So edge distance and end distance you can assume, appropriately assume, and minimum value only 1.5 DH and 2.5 DH. Okay, so now you calculate BS. BS how to calculate? W. So below the figure it is mentioned. Okay, W plus W1. W plus W1 minus T. So W how much here? 75. Am I right? 75 plus 50. So if this is 50 and this also 50. So it is coming 50 plus 75 plus 50 minus 8. So what is BS? 125 minus 8. 125 minus 8.
117, sir.
117 mm, right? So any other value is needed? T value, no, LC. So how to calculate LC? First of all, you have to draw the diagram. Length of the connection in between the extreme bolts, right? That's what we have learned. That's what we have learned. So what is LC? What is LC? You have to draw the diagram. So time is very limited. So I will stop it here. Okay. So calculation of 1, 2 or 3 steps are balanced. Okay, rupture capacity as well as block shear capacity is remaining. So that we will discuss in the next class. So you have to join in the next class also. I will leave you. So now the participants are 53. Okay, it's ridiculous. So I request each and everyone, please don't make mistake me. Please join both sessions, right? Many people have not joined the first session and they have joined in the second session. So let it be. But I request everyone, please maintain the integrity of the class. So, Tarun,
Yes, sir.
please take the attendance of 52 students.
I have already taken, sir, for 52 students.
Okay, okay. Please send it to me.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So students, please maintain the integrity of the class. Please join the both sessions for getting the attendance, and it is needed. Okay. For understanding the class. Okay. Okay. So I will leave you now. So please join the next session. Okay, we have the class on next class on Thursday, right? So please, we shall continue our discussion on Thursday. So thank you. If you have any doubts, please share it with me now. Well, further we shall. If you have any doubts, please stay online. Others, you can leave the meeting. Thank you.
Sir, attendance, sir.